fuck is that?
I think it means man, boy, like you're a man, but you're a pussy. But you can also be a pussy and be a man? I don't know.
Well,
because he's saying like a boy is like a little kid, but you're a man. Let's sum it up. What would be a man boy?
Well, I think a man boy is a guy that's a grown-ass man that's a complete pussy. But a boy man...
I can name a few names on that, but I'm not
A
going to.
boy man is like a hard-ass, like, little kid. Honestly, I would rather deal with a man boy because pussy-ass people are really easy to deal with. Because you're generally going to get the upper hand, and you're not going to have to get so defensive. Against those, like... hard-ass, like, teenagers. Like, I fucking hate dealing with them because I think they're all big and bad, and, you kind of have to, imagine yourself back in their position as a teenager again.
Right.
And you forget how that is, and it's like, well, shit, I feel like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Would any of you like to have a free tarot reading? Well, yeah, we've already established this. I would love to have it. But anybody else in the comments? Talk to Carrie.
Yeah.
Danielle, I see, already has.
Would have any of you truly had a paranormal experience? Yes, I have had a paranormal experience, actually. The paranormal show I actually did out in Standish, and I can have Drake even bench for me on this. Actually, can we call Drake real quick? He'll tell the story.
Yeah, let's call him.
I'll tell the story, and then you'll know it's true when he repeats it to me, when I ask him about it. So, I have a story where I was investigating the Woodmere Cemetery in Standish, Michigan. And I was walking up to this grave that was in the very back of the cemetery. And this kid's that was about 18 years old, his grave collapsed in on him.
Really?
Yeah, and this stone was like handmade, and it was in the 1800s. He was 18 years old when he died. But when I was walking out to it, we just heard a voice say, "Stop." That's it. Stop. And I got it on camera, too, so there's proof on it. And there was nobody around. Like, it was just me and Drake there all night. We did an overnight investigation. And when we went out there, we set a tape recorder out there, and when we got it back, there was a lot of leeches. Not saying that leeches is paranormal, but, close to fucking enough. Made me fill my pants with brown sound. But here, let's call Drake up.
Let's call him.
Alright. You want the number?
Yeah.
There it goes. Drake's one of my best friends, too. I don't think you've met him yet, John.
I don't think I have.
I'm actually going to try to interview him coming up soon. So, let's call him up. He'll repeat the exact story I just said. He might be at school, too. I don't know. Actually, I think he's out of school now. So, hopefully not. But anyways, while it's ringing.
Your call has been forwarded.
So, apparently Danielle's a tarot reader as well, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I'm not entirely surprised, because Danielle's fucking awesome.
Right.
Camping or hotels? Asked by
Heidi Shepard.
Heidi Shepard.
Wow, you actually stuck around for the entire episode. I'm actually pretty surprised. Camping.
I'd say it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't really say, well, camping over hotels any day. It's really more or less like, what do I feel like doing?
Drake's not answering. But yeah, okay, so you say it just depends on the situation?
Yeah, like if I want to get away from it all and get away from, all the hassle of the city and everything, like I'd love to just camp and reconnect with nature. But sometimes I want to party hard in the city and crash a hotel, like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm. Anyone like Hot Topic? I do.
I like Hot Topic.
That's like one of the only stores I go to when I go to the mall. That and Spencer's and FYE, but
honestly, I love supporting the small businesses and the more local shops. But if you want to real quick get a band tee for a show, that's my go-to spot because it's almost guaranteed that they're going to have it.
Right.
And second of all, the people are always nice there every time I go there.
Yeah, I mean, I like the old Hot Topic better than the new one.
Yeah.
Remember back when it was all like heavy metal?
But
Now
I think it's getting better now than it did in its mid-era. Like,
but they
about
have like
6-7
such a
years ago.
less like T-shirt selection now. It seems
It
like.
really depends on which store you go to.
Yeah.
Like, which mall, you know?
But do you ever go to like the Great Lakes Mall? And it's an old store. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was called like T-shirt Place.
Yeah.
They actually had a lot of cool metal shirts
Yeah,
there
there used to
too.
be one at Lakeside, too.
Yeah.
That place is awesome.
I've been drinking. I don't remember too well about the terror thing. Everyone's favorite subject in school.
History. Hands down, history.
Yeah.
I am a huge history buff, and I can go on for hours and hours about history.
History was cool. I also liked my video project class I had
Yeah.
in my radio class. Because I used to have a radio show in high school, believe it or not. So this isn't the first time of me doing
I
radio.
did as well.
I've been doing it for a long time. I just had like a couple-year break. Yes, thanks, John and Zach. I agree. The old Hot Topic was better. Way more metal. Yes.
It's starting to go back to that, though. I mean, back in like 2008, 2009, when they changed Hot Topic like drastically
Right.
into being more urban and more like hipster, that I didn't like, especially what they did to the Lakeside Mall store.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I recently just went to Macomb Mall in Roseville,
Right.
and they remodeled the entire mall, including Hot Topic. And the new remodel of Hot Topic in Roseville is back to its old style.
Oh, shit.
And it's pretty fucking sweet. And, you know, here's the thing, it all depends on the area. I think you're going to have more metalheads that are going to be going to Hot Topic in Roseville than you will in Novi.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it all has to do with, like area. Because, technically, for the most part, you know, a lot of your diehard metalheads are, you know, working to middle-class people. They're not people that have, like, tons of money.
Right.
So I think that's why you'll find in areas that are more working class, you'll find like metal's more of a stronghold, including, you know, Hot Topic. You know, reflecting that.
Right.
So I think that's really what it is. And I have faith. I think with all these festivals and reunions that have been announced this year, metal is looking pretty good. The status of metal is pretty fucking great. I think better than it has in probably almost 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. This year's making a comeback. I was kind of scared at the beginning of the year about like Mayhem being canceled.
And
all
I
that.
think really, it's been a roller coaster ride for heavy metal since the birth of grunge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It was practically dead in 1995.
Right.
But 96, Ozfest, and all these other new metal bands, Slipknot, Korn, Disturbed, just popped out. And it, you know, revived metal. You know, it started dying a little bit, you know, with rap becoming huge in the early 2000s. And then, suddenly in 2005, like, it was like a classic rock and metal revival. Like, all of a sudden, you know, due to movies like School of Rock and Tenacious D, you see, like, AC/DC shirts and Led Zeppelin shirts popping up everywhere.
Shut the
You
fuck
talk about people
up!
listening to classic music. And then, you know, it gave heavy music a rebirth once again.
Right.
And in the early 2000s, you know, with techno pretty much taking over everything, it's like, shit, metal's going to die once again. And January of this year, I think, was the low point of the decade. Like, crap. No Mayhem Fest.
Mm-hmm.
All these bands are getting old. No new bands are really carrying on the torch. And, you know...
Josh is a bitch. Do more shows, you motherfucker.
What the
Stop
fuck?
whining and bitching that you can't think of anything to say. What? Get at me. You won't. Fuck face, bitch.
He was bitching out Josh, it sounded like. Is that what you said, Graham?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
John
Graham.
was in the middle of a sentence.
Jesus Christ, Graham, I'm talking, motherfucker. Anyways, now, January 2016, you know, that was the low point. And now, in May, it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think it's on top again.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is that people always say that metal's dying out or everything. But really, I mean, if country's still surviving, if hip-hop's still surviving, why won't metal survive? So I think all of those major American genres will always survive the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just ingrained in our culture now. So I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. Like, it's just, I was sad at the beginning of the year about it,
Yeah.
but
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But here's a faggot that looks like Jesus.
he does look like Jesus, though. I agree with you,
Carrie,
man.
we would have anybody that has any art to bring on the show, be it music, poetry, literature,
Yeah.
anything.
I'm willing to
on the
interview
show.
anybody at this point.
So
The show's going good. It's going to be a good promotional tool
we
for
would
you now.
love to read local poets' material.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, fuck yeah. By the way, guys, I didn't mean to, like, seem like we cut the show off early last week. No. We just, we simply ran out of data, and I couldn't renew it until midnight. By then, it's going to be way too late to even start the show back up again. So I do want to apologize for our show getting cut early last week. I just thought I'd explain that to you guys. So, sounds like these guys are running out of questions.
Anyways, you're familiar with the supergroup Hell Yeah, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're going to, I think they're going to, they're local?
No, Hell Yeah is actually a supergroup made of members of Mudvayne, Nothing Face, and Vinnie Paul of Pantera.
Okay. I know that they're going to a festival I'm going to this year. I don't know if it's open air or if it's Dirt Fest. I know I've seen them
I
on the
believe
bill.
it's Dirt Fest because I know they're not going to open air.
Okay, because that would catch your attention if they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they did just play Rock on the Range in Columbus.
Oh, did they?
And here's the thing. On December 8th, 2004, at a gig in Columbus, Ohio, is the day that tragically Dimebag Darrell was shot dead.
I thought that was December 8th.
December 8th, 2004.
Yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said on this day.
No.
Oh. Go ahead.
Obviously, I mean... Okay. Well, anyways.
That's
this
also
is-
the day that John Lennon was shot, too.
It was.
There's a
December
lot of-
8th, 1980.
It's also Corey Taylor's birthday.
Wow. And Jim Morrison's birthday.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Anyways, I think that it's kind of eerie that Dimebag Darrell was shot on the same night that John Lennon was shot, like 24 years earlier.
I know, like, dying at 27 is a curse for a rock star. Also, December 8th is a bad curse for a rock star.
The only comfort with Dimebag's death is that a cop shot the guy that shot Dimebag.
Wait,
So-
say what again?
The cop that was on duty that night at the venue shot down the killer of Dimebag Darrell.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't know
Whereas
that.
in John Lennon's case, the guy was just reading Catcher in the Rye and acted like he did nothing wrong because he was fucking crazy. He's still alive, by the way, and thought that if he killed John Lennon, he would become John Lennon. Just fucking crazy, dude.
Right.
But anyways, it was the first time Vinnie Paul has been in Columbus, Ohio since Dimebag's 2004 death.
Really?
And for the longest time, he didn't want to go there at all.
Yeah.
First of all, out
I can
of
imagine
fear,
there's a lot of
and
guilt.
second of all, just the psychological damage that was done in that city. I mean, you lose your best friend, your bandmate, and your brother right on stage, right in front of you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to fuck you up.
I was actually at a bonfire on Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday. Because we went to Taco Tuesday. By the way, it's a good place. Mexico Lindo. You can go there on Taco Tuesday. Get 6 tacos for
Where's that at?
six tacos for $7 and margaritas for $3. Right less than a mile away from my house.
Damn, dude.
Anyway, I went to a bonfire afterwards, and this guy was telling me about how he actually watched his friend get decapitated off by a chainsaw.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was pretty intense. He wouldn't go too in depth about it, but he's like, yeah, that fucked me up. And still to this day it haunts him, he said.
Now, was he murdered, or is this an accident?
I'd sound like he did it to himself.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's what he made it sound like. I don't know if that's true or not. Because everybody was like, yeah, we don't talk about him. Because everybody knew him except me, because I'm just new to that group of people. But it was weird.
Wow, man.
I mean, like, what do you say to that, though? It's like I just nodded my head and was like, oh, sorry.
I mean, I'd be lost for words, man.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to say anything that would, hurt him.
Yeah. No, I honestly...
or reopen the wounds,
Right. Like, I just asked, like... I think I asked, like, why is it a hard subject? And they're like, yeah. They answered that question. So I was like, yeah, I'll close it from here then. But yeah,
Yeah.
it fucked him up.